after we have reprogrammed the musculature of the shoulder so that it has the capacity to function better, we need to send our clients home with something that they can do to change their proprioceptive awareness of how their shoulder is connected and supported to the rest of their back and their core. So there's a way, a very easy way to teach somebody's body to centrate the humerus in the space of the shoulder socket. The biggest number of shoulder problems I see are from the forward functioning of our shoulder, where we are always engaging the pectoral muscles over the back muscles. So we end up with too much bulk in the front, not enough tone in the back. And once we get a better situation going, there's still the proprioceptive awareness and preference that is stored in the cerebellum for the shoulder to sit too far forward on the body. So this is called centrating your humerus bone in the shoulder socket. It involves not force and not really conditioning. The only thing you're conditioning is proprioception, the felt sense of connection between your arm, your hand, and your back. So one thing to be aware of is that the positioning is not important. The hand could be turned, the hand could be further away, wherever it's comfortable. Don't do this in the pain range. Only do it in the comfort zone. So that even might be higher up off the table, right? So it doesn't matter if there's a wall there, somebody's going to be pushing into a wall right here because their shoulder is not fully open in a way that allows them to engage in this range and this activity without still residual impingement messages coming through. The engagement is the whole hand to my whole hand, including getting each knuckle to connect with each knuckle, each fingertip with each fingertip, the main knuckles of the hand, the heel of the thumb, the tip of the thumb, the heel of the hand, and to get a nice solid background, which you would probably use as the wall behind you in your bed, for instance, which is a great place to do this, you would set this up. Now, I notice one of Mike's preferences is to lose track of this first knuckle. So I would have to encourage him to connect with all of his knuckles, all of his fingertips, but this is the only one you're missing. Now, some folks might be missing one side of the hand or the other. So if you can connect to my hand here, the first knuckle of the index finger, the second knuckle, not so much the tip, you got that one going on, okay? This one and this one are the missing pieces. Now that you got those focused in, is your arm comfortable? Mm-hmm. So go ahead and match my pressure. In other words, push up. I'm giving you a little resistance. Push up and feel in your mind the big V shape of the latissimus muscles and the trapezius muscles all engaging to give you the force to push up through your arm. It's not about how hard you push. So it's about feeling connected all the way through to all the parts of your hand. And when you do that, every single vector of that V comes online. Okay, so you're missing your first finger. So see if you can put that in. And every time you do it, repeated, you're going to get more of the parts of your hand on the map. So how about this part right here? Can you feel me here? Mm-hmm. So I'm tapping on the knuckles to make Mike more aware of where he needs to meet me. Yeah, there you go. So we're just finding it, we're refining it. And now that we're refining it, he's already very well conditioned to be fully present in his back. But you'll find your clients don't have a sense of their back. So in this position, see if you can pull your shoulder blade in down toward your spine, and now relax, okay? Let your back relax too. Yeah. Keep your ribs together here, yeah. So you're not going to arch in order to push, right? So you teach the body how to settle the shoulder blade and still have the effect of pushing up. And then the next piece of it is to drop back the shoulder joint itself. Now, Mike's not going to go anywhere because he's already back on the table. So these are the things that you're going to try to teach your client prior to them leaving your treatment room. So this was round 2. Now, when a client does this on their own, they might be using, and probably will be using, both hands over their head so that they can then, so go ahead and put your other hand up. So you got this big V going on. Your engagement would be probably 30 seconds. So now once you're connected, right? So that we're going to do 3 repetitions of this, and no single repetition should sustain for as long as I'm talking while I'm teaching, right? So what you do when you repeat it 3 times is you teach the body how to feel itself better, and by the time they've done it 3 times, they're going to be pretty well set up to be able to do this at home on their own.